All right, go and look at South Carolina quarterback LaNorris Sellers. Look at some of his best plays from the game against Mizzou, and we got a lot of plays to get into, obviously. So I'm only going to spend like 30 seconds talking about the game, and then we'll dive into the clip. So Sellers, 21 of 30 for 353 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. The biggest theme around Sellers and their huge win against Mizzou was respond. How do you respond? How do you respond? How do you respond? He had a great start, then they kind of went cold a little bit. He threw that interception, and then he responded before half. They didn't get the ball, or they didn't convert on 4th and 1. Mizzou, I don't know if they take the lead on that drive, but they get closer. Eventually, Mizzou takes the lead, and then you respond. Mizzou takes lead again, and then you respond. So it was a hell of a game, the best game that Sellers has played, but he just responded. Again, 21 of 30, 353 yards passing, 5 touchdowns. On play action, he was 9 of 9 for 118 yards and 3 touchdowns. And again, he continued the theme of throwing really well against the blitz. It started with A&M and it's continued. Against the blitz, he was 10 of 12 for 207 yards and 3 touchdowns. He was great from within the pocket and also used his legs, had that freak beast mode, which was what I called the play last week. We had that like beast mode, break the tackle, roll out and throw a big pass that eventually led to one of their touchdown drives. So again, we've got a ton of plays to get into. I won't spend too much more time talking about it. So it's broadcast footage. As always, we're reacting to this, so we don't have the all 22 yet. So I do apologize. It's slowed down, but does a good enough job getting the point across. With that said, let's go ahead and look at these 10 or 11 clips of LaNorris Sellers. All right, so we're going to start from the beginning of the game. Usually I do like the best plays, and then I kind of go back and go through it. But let's start from the beginning of the game and kind of go through order just because I think that tells the story of the game with Sellers, right? How you responded it was not up and down. It was starting fast, then you kind of stalled a little bit, and then you start fast again before half. So let's go ahead and just go through the first drive and go in order. So first drive, I think he was about 3 of 3, ended with a touchdown. I think they were all from within the pocket too. Again, we got broadcast footage. And I noticed a lot of not play action. He did have 9 completions off play action, but I noticed a lot of motion and pre-snap movement. This first completion for Sellers is going to be to the tight end, Simon. I'm starting to know them names, guys. I know if y'all been watching a lot, y'all know I'm bad with names except quarterbacks. But good job within the pocket. Takes what the defense gives you. They only bring 4. They have this spy from Sellers, so that takes away from someone who could potentially be covering the field. So good first pass to Simons, gets downfield. Able to set them up in good position. Again, he had a great start. It was, I think, 3 of 3 in the first drive, like 70 yards, and you had that touchdown. And then you kind of stalled a little bit, right? Didn't have any big plays till right before half, and you had those 2 touchdowns, kind of back-to-back drives. So next play is going to be a deep out, if I'm not mistaken. Again, second completion of the game for Sellers. Knows he's in the pocket again. Good pocket throw, something he's getting way more comfortable doing, which we've seen him develop before our eyes these past, 5-6 games. In the pocket, no play action, which I love seeing. It just shows like he's going through progressions. No one's scheming anyone else open. Does a good job from the pocket. Hitting, is this 15 that he hits? Now, I forget 15's name, but the broadcast was talking. This is the transfer, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Maybe that's not 15. Nope, that's not 15. That's 7. I apologize. But here's a touchdown to Nick Harbor here. So this was just, and they talked about in the game, play action, it gets the defender, it gets the safety diving in, and then he's just wide open. I think it was a cornerback blitz too, right? Yeah. Cornerback blitz, safety, way out of position, easy pass for Sellers, touchdown. Here, a lot of Sellers touchdown, like what makes them so special and so deadly, I think, once they get close to the red zone. I know this was outside the red zone, but a lot of like uniqueness to the play calling, a lot of like really cool like schemes to get players out of position because of Sellers' running ability. So that was the first 3 plays of the game. You go 3 for 3, 70 yards and a touchdown. Then you kind of stall. In the first half, Sellers fumbled the ball in the pocket, something a lot of y'all have been talking about throughout the week. You need to hold on to the ball in the pocket. He recovered it, then threw a pick the next play. And so this is his first time responding essentially to that. And it's that deep pass to Harbor, who I think is right here, or is this Harbor right here? Oops, sorry. I put it out of the screen. Okay, this is Harbor right here. So kind of running just like a seam route from the slot position. Good ball. And you can see Mizzou is blitzing right here. They have a spy in as well. And again, he was 10 of 12 against the blitz for 207 yards and 3 tutties. This was probably the best throw as far as his accuracy downfield goes. He had 3 completions. The ball was thrown 20 yards or more, and that was one of them. Let me move this over a little bit more. Okay, and then right after that, same drive, they end up, again, play action, gets the defense out of position, and this is a touchdown to Simon. But look at the threat of play action, the threat of Sellers being able to run the ball too. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys within 4 yards line of scrimmage or so, and then Simon's able to sneak back because of the threat of the run, because of play action, 4 touchdowns. So this makes it 14-6. I'm thinking, great, they're going to go up 8 before half, and they scored again before half, which we'll go and check it out as well. So you responded, you get the ball back again, 14-6. This play led to the touchdown screen, which I'm not showing the screen pass just because I already have 10 or 11 videos I'm showing. So again, I like to have 5 to 7. There are just so many to choose from. So this is Sellers, the first time I'm watching him escape the pocket here. And he uses his legs, buys time, keeps his eyes downfield, something that we are noticing more and more. And he's scrambling, his eyes are staying downfield, and hits Simon, his tight end, right? It is Simon, who, if there's a better tight end in the SEC, who is it? I have no idea, right? So that play right there from Simon, that play rolling out to Simon led to South Carolina hitting a screen pass right before half to take the lead, 21-6. Third quarter, don't do much, right? Mizzou's able to come back. I give props to Brady Cook. Mizzou's not a great team, but Brady Cook is a freaking fighter. He's fighting his ass off. And so they're able to get back in the game, take the lead, and then Sellers, again, the theme of Sellers, he responds again. So we'll go ahead and watch this clip. Let me move myself out of the way, because this was that clip I talked about, just kind of that freak beast mode clip. He had a very similar play last week. Was it against Mizzou? Yeah, against Mizzou, he had a similar play. Or was it against A&M? Regardless who it was, games run together. He breaks the tackle, same side, breaks the tackle, rolls out this way, and throws a big play here. This eventually leads to a touchdown. This is a 3rd and 10 too. It's a critical situation. It's not just because he's a freak athlete making that play. It's a critical situation. And if you saw the clip from behind, the broadcast was talking, if he would have led the tight end, that's probably an interception. So good throw by Sellers on the run, breaking the tackle, and keeping your receiver safe and keeping the ball safe as well. Okay, so here is right after that play. We got a little play action going on here from the pocket. Again, it just keeps people inside the inside 3, 4, 5 yards on scrimmage. You're going to see Sellers hit a deep out here. This is the 15, right? This was a transfer. Someone remind me his name. I'm getting better with the names. Nick Harbor, Josh Simon. This was the transfer they kept talking about. We had a good game. Showed some speed here, but good job by Sellers hitting him and letting the receiver take it downfield, get inside, get into the 10. Gamecock fans, man, y'all turned me into a South Carolina fan. Y'all's belief in Sellers before the season was pretty impressive too. Y'all definitely called it. If there's a tight end playing better than Simon, if there's a SEC quarterback playing better than Simon, I don't know who it is. All right, so here's the 4th touchdown pass? Yeah, 4th touchdown pass by Sellers. It's a fake rollout, and it gets defenders out of position. No, this touchdown pass, the shovel touchdown pass to win the game, the play action passes, once they get inside the 20-yard line, they're so dangerous because Sellers can do so many things. The run game is going too, that you're able to not trick the defense per se, but use some creative schemes to get them out of position. Touchdown throw here on the run. Again, it's a fake Sellers run, and then nice throw, touchdown, 2nd and goal. Okay, so this was to take the lead. You get up 27-22. You take the lead, ask your defense to hold Mizzou, and then that 4th and 5, that throw and catch, man, that was a hell of a play by Mizzou to get them to take the lead. So now you have to respond again. I mean, you're responding 4 or 5 separate times throughout this game. Excuse me, so it's a 2nd and 10. Let's see, move myself out of the way. Again, I told you there's a lot of clips here. So Mizzou, we're blitzing. Remember, 10 of 12 against the blitz, 203 yards and 3 touchdowns. Sellers keeps his eyes downfield but stays in the pocket and throws a shot downfield, middle of the field. I love that because his eyes remain downfield as he moves within the pocket. If you saw the other angle, again, 15 again, great game. But if you saw the other angle, it's even that much more impressive. The in front of center angle, I think the broadcast showed it last night, but great job there by Sellers. And then, of course, it leads to the game-winning touchdown pass that will show the shuttle pass. So, South Carolina fans, I know y'all are stoked, y'all are excited about the game, about Sellers in general. Let me know y'all's thoughts on the game from Sellers. Let me know what y'all loved about Sellers. Let me know y'all's favorite plays. I think I hit all the big plays again. He was 21 of 30 or something like that, and I'm showing 10 or 11 plays. Can't show all of them. But let me know your thoughts on Sellers in the comments below. And as always, we put out a bunch of SEC quarterback content, a lot of Sellers content. So please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, share if this is your kind of niche stuff. And hopefully we got through all these 10, 11 plays without taking too much time. I try to get these videos in under 10 minutes. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep following us along. We'll see you next time. We'll watch this completion real quick, and then we'll end the video because it's always fun seeing great athletes make great plays. Awesome job by Sellers. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.